Welcome to the Great Divorce Podcast, hosted by divorce financial analyst and retirement planning counselor Andrew Hatherley. Join Andrew and guest experts as they help late-life divorcees build the financial and mental foundation for a meaningful future. There is life after divorce. Now, on to the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Great Divorce Podcast episode 45. Have any of you seen that commercial on TV for Progressive Insurance? A couple is standing by a clear, beautiful mountain lake. There's no one in sight, and they're taking in the majestic view, awed by the spectacle of nature. Then, all of a sudden, a bunch of people descend on this moment they're having. A young 20-something woman with her phone on the end of a selfie stick interrupts them and starts recording a video with the lake and mountains as a backdrop. Now, she's obviously a social influencer type, and she goes on to record that she's out here in this beautiful mountaintop, manifesting abundance and practicing gratitude. Well, I always laugh when I see this video, poking fun at the way terms like manifesting abundance and practicing gratitude have entered into the popular culture. I'm sure I don't even know what manifesting abundance means. I think it means the opposite of a scarcity mindset. Anyway, while sounding very new age and woo-woo, it's probably a very good thing. But I am much clearer on what practicing gratitude is all about, and that's the subject of today's podcast. Of course, it's not always easy feeling grateful when your life has gone through what author Bruce Feiler refers to as the lifequake of late-life divorce. A relationship that you thought was going to last forever has gone away. In many cases, half your net worth has gone away. And you may be faced with delaying retirement, downsizing, tightening your budget, all these financial pressures. And of course, relationships with your family and friends are likely to have been strained. Struggling with feelings of pain, loss, and anger, gratitude may not be the first thing that leaps to your mind. But if you've listened to this podcast before, you've heard me say many times, there is life after divorce. And it can be a much more fulfilling, happier life as you emerge from a situation that's obviously not right for you, and as you look to embark on a new chapter. You now have the opportunity to pursue hobbies, dreams, activities, relationships that were denied to you before. And you have the opportunity to grow and discover yourself. You experience a new independence. Divorce also forces us to confront our mistakes and acknowledge our role in the breakup of the marriage. We learn lessons which can set us on a truer course for the future. It can also make us stronger. We've all heard that expression that what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Well, there's a lot of truth to that. Dr. Robert Emmons is a leading expert on the subject of gratitude, and his work has shown that during times of crisis, such as divorce, gratefulness is not only helpful, but essential. Dr. Emmons states that it is precisely under crisis conditions when we have the most to gain by a grateful perspective on life. In the face of demoralization, gratitude has the power to energize. In the face of brokenness, gratitude has the power to heal. In the face of despair, gratitude has the power to bring hope. In other words, gratitude can help us cope with hard times. Let's back up a minute and think about what exactly gratitude is. One definition is that gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of life, even in the face of adversity. It's not about ignoring the negative experiences, but rather about acknowledging the good that coexists with the bad. I've found through my own experience going through midlife divorce and the experiences of my clients that practicing gratitude during and after divorce can offer numerous psychological, emotional, and physical benefits. Gratitude improves psychological health by reducing a variety of toxic emotions, from envy and resentment to frustration and regret. Dr. Emmons has conducted multiple studies on the link between gratitude and well-being, and his research confirms that gratitude effectively increases happiness and reduces depression. Research has shown also that gratitude boosts self-esteem and helps to reduce comparisons you might make between yourself and other people. I always like to share rule number 4 from Jordan Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life, which is compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who somebody else is today. By doing that, you become kinder and more friendly, and because of that, people are more likely to reach out to you and offer help. Gratitude also builds your resilience. People who express gratitude are more resilient and bounce back quicker from setbacks, which is essential during divorce. They tend to be more proactive and ask for help when they need it, and more likely to grow during times of stress. Practicing gratitude can also improve your relationships, whether they be existing relationships or new relationships. Showing appreciation to existing friends makes them feel more valued and helps you have a deeper connection with them. And saying thank you to acquaintances means that they're more likely to want to develop a friendship with you. The benefits of being thankful can also have a big effect on your children. Whether your kids are young or even adults, a divorce between parents can affect every aspect of their lives. This is why it's so important to practice being grateful every day to help ensure this positive impact is felt by them. So not only will gratitude help you, but it'll help them as well. Gratitude also improves physical health. This is partly because persistent mental stress and anguish results in large amounts of cortisol being released into the bloodstream. And excess cortisol is bad for your physical health, causing headaches and digestive issues, to name a few. An article in Psychology Today noted that grateful people experience fewer aches and pains and report feeling healthier than other people. They exercise more often and are more likely to get regular checkups with their doctor, which is likely to contribute to a longer life. Divorce-related stress often leads to sleep disturbances. Practicing gratitude, once again, has been linked to improved sleep quality. Now, I'm a huge believer in the restorative powers of sleep. A good night's sleep can be a catalyst for a virtuous chain of events. If we wake up refreshed, preferably earlier in the morning, we'll have more energy, and we're more likely to use that energy exercising. And that doesn't necessarily mean going to the gym. It can mean taking a long walk, which has remarkable benefits as well. And that exercise is likely to tie into our nutritional choices. We're less likely to want pancakes or French toast for breakfast if we've just run a 5K. People who practice gratitude tend to engage in these healthier behaviors. They're more likely to exercise regularly, eat well, and take care of their overall health. And during divorce, maintaining physical health is essential. Gratitude can play a significant role in this. So, what are some ways that we can keep an attitude of gratitude during divorce and after divorce? Well, I've never kept a gratitude journal, but I know so many people recommend it that I think I need to probably put it at the top of the list. So each day, this would involve writing down a few things that you're thankful for. Let's say 3 things, simple things, such as a kind word for a friend or a beautiful sunset. Over time, this practice can shift your focus from negative to positive aspects of life. A nightly gratitude practice, such as writing down things one's thankful for, can even lead to a more restful and rejuvenating sleep. Now, I don't know how they measured this, but some research has shown that having a daily 5-minute gratitude journal can increase your long-term well-being by more than 10%. Simply expressing thanks is a great way to practice gratitude. So take the time to thank people who support you during your divorce, whether it's a friend who listens to you vent, a family member who helps with practical tasks, or a therapist or financial advisor who provide guidance. Expressing gratitude can strengthen these bonds and provide emotional support. I remember receiving an email from a couple I helped in a divorce mediation. They quite explicitly expressed their gratitude for having worked with me in a divorce process, the mediation, that allowed them to move forward without all the painful emotional and financial issues of the litigious court-directed process. So in their case, they're already moving forward with their lives with a positive mindset. Now, something that really worked for me is mindfulness practices, such as meditation. Consider spending a few minutes each day focusing on your breath and reflecting on things that you're grateful for. This can create a sense of peace and balance amidst the chaos of divorce, and it can turn into a beneficial practice for the rest of your life. I mean, many happy people have dedicated practices of meditation, if only for a few minutes during the day. And if you're religious, prayer is another way of releasing your emotions while asking for guidance and wisdom. While it may be challenging, try to find silver linings in your situation. This could be an opportunity for personal growth, rediscovering hobbies, or building new relationships. Acknowledging these positives can foster a sense of gratitude. Of course, helping and being kind to others can increase your own sense of gratitude. Volunteering or simply lending a hand to a friend in need can provide perspective and remind you of the good in the world. And being a support for someone else will take the focus off your problems and help you see the immediate results of helping others. Another way to practice gratitude is to focus on the present. Try to appreciate the small moments of joy in your life every day. And literally, this can be stopping and smelling the roses, or smelling the coffee for that matter, petting a cat or a dog, enjoying nature. Just take a moment to savor the good things around you. Divorce is undeniably one of life's most difficult experiences, but it can also be a period of profound personal growth and transformation. By practicing gratitude, individuals can navigate this challenging time with greater resilience, improved mental and physical health, and enhanced emotional well-being. Gratitude allows one to see beyond the pain and loss, recognizing the good that still exists and the potential for a brighter future. Brené Brown writes in her book, The Gifts of Imperfection, that every person who described living a joyful life actively practiced gratitude. These people kept gratitude journals, wrote thank you letters, took gratitude walks, and more. They practiced gratitude every day. Brown said that if we're not practicing gratitude and allowing ourselves to know joy, we're missing out on the two things that will actually sustain us during the inevitable hard times. The benefits of gratitude during divorce impact every aspect of life. It's a powerful tool that can turn a painful experience into an opportunity for healing and growth. Embracing gratitude amidst the chaos of divorce can lead to a more positive and fulfilling life, paving the way for new beginnings and a renewed sense of purpose. That's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts about gratitude, and thank you very much for listening.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of the Gray Divorce Podcast. To learn more or get in contact with your host, you can visit Andrew's website at transcendretirement.net. Also, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Thanks again for listening, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Information provided is educational only and should not be construed as legal or tax advice. Each situation is unique and should be discussed with your tax or legal advisor prior to implementation. Andrew Hatherley is not an attorney and does not provide legal advice. Information provided is financial in nature. Advisory services offered through Hatherley Capital Management, LLC. Divorce financial analysis services offered through Wiser Divorce Solutions, an affiliated company.